tonight on our doubleheader. The Brooklyn Nets sitting in the 2 spot in the East right now against Irving, Green, Harris, and Jordan. Their starting 5 here today. No KD. And, of course, no James Harden. Bledsoe, Ball, Ingram in the Eastern Conference. But I think the story right now, the playoffs have already started for the New Orleans Pelicans. Do they have enough to...
Keep in mind, they played Golden State 3 times down the stretch. Golden State is in 9th, they're in 11th. So very interesting to see how it transpires.
Down the first 3 for New Orleans. And here's DeAndre Jordan. Nice. If you're the New Orleans Pelicans, you're going to go from the staunch defensive team in the Knicks to a pretty porous defensive club in the Brooklyn Nets. And they're already flying. As Bledsoe game today, Jimmy. It's frustrating not to be able to get the pieces together. Kevin Durant had to leave Sunday's game with a thigh injury. And the Clippers have a better offensive rating in the NBA, but Brooklyn 25th in the league defensively. Is Zion again strong?
You know, B.A., we talk a lot about the big 3 and how they'll react, and nice pass, see the playmaking ability, right?
Defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds. They're currently 3rd in the NBA in offensive rebounds. And a lot of their work comes in the paint, but interesting done over those last 10. Averaging nearly 41 a game. Look at the three-point accuracy as well. Not just high volume, but the accuracy is there. After they went on a 16-0 run, Brooklyn a very slow start after a heartbreaking loss in Miami on Sunday.
More than likely, you see him curling off of screens, getting his man behind him, then getting the momentum to go downhill and finish
the first quarter, then bring him back at the end. Dominating in the paint. Green. Okay, Jeff Green. There's a wake-up call for the Brooklyn Nets.
A little bit, but he can still get up and put it on you.
Yeah, there's an Uncle Drew and an Uncle Jeff going on here tonight. That's a big run here. Went on an 11-2 run following a 16-0 run by the Pelicans. Some major swings in this first quarter. Zion back on
in the middle of the lane. The beauty about that move is one dribble, ease to his kill spot, so to speak, and able to finish over.
Played in just 20 games with Detroit. Averaged over 12 for the Pistons and over 5 rebounds, but a lot more despite so many injuries and the lack of continuity with their rotations. Alize Johnson comes up short times when Stan Van Gundy's team, 5 on the floor, you'd have 3 20-year-olds and a 23-year-old in Zion.
Time in regards to consistent play and consistency all the way around when you have that many young players inside.
So deservedly slow. How about Blake Griffin? He hadn't played much. He went this long stretch without playing, but Brooklyn is Griffin finds Green. Green's had the signature moment of this game for the Nets. Gets it back. He'll oblige. Late clock, knocks down a 3.
9 games, averaging about 13 points a game. But you can rely on him offensively and defensively, just like you can going, and he's cooking offensively for the Pelicans. It opens up so many other opportunities for his teammates and Kyrie.
Although he missed 3 jump shots, 2 from 3-point range in the final minute and a half on Sunday. I've had a few Pelicans games this year. And it is interesting to see Stan Van Gundy's rotations, who gets the minutes, who he sticks with. Lewis, good find there with Adams, a little thus more experience running the point guard, but there are others who carry that burden as well, as Joe Harris. Nice lead, catches history to make 153s in 3 straight years. Harris knocking down his first 3, and it's back to an 8-point Pelicans lead. Griffin now other way, ball backs out, and Irving will settle for the 3. Comes up short. I'm sure Steve Nash would love to see a take there. Oh, nice finish in trend. So Bruce Brown makes it a 4-point game.
Najee Marshall with the miss. Brooklyn another chance to get out in transition to tie or take the lead. An excellent pass that time by Tier. 2-for-1 situation. Be able to get in there. But Blake Griffin fall over the cylinders, throwing a little hops, and Brandon Ingram. Shaman and Griffin, middle pick and roll. Bruce Brown would have taken it out. Cross-court pass. Beautiful block shot that control so you don't pick up a charging foul. Now you're saddled with number 4.
One of his 3 fouls was a charge, and there's something they can build for the future. You start to build a roster around with specific pieces. Up and over.
And show both Shaq and Candace talked about this. Zion understanding who he is as a player. See Joe Harris adding that.
And, you know, he talked about some of his influences. He's been watching a lot of video lately of some old schoolers, Jim. He's has DeAndre tie game
Beautiful.
now, 63 apiece.
Yeah, beautiful play. We saw a lot of that always throughout the career. Yeah, able to answer the score on the other end.
Kyrie Irving for 3. Got able to secure it with Adams and Williamson crashing the boards. Joe Harris got another one. Starting for answers here in this third quarter. New Orleans at one point had a 13-point lead early in the first quarter, and there's
on the defensive end you don't get back. No one picks up the ball and stops it. Now you give up another 2 points inside. Those look real nice. So you can figure out. Exactly.
Ends up in the hands of Brown, and now Brooklyn will get it organized. Jordan inside. Nice.
When you're a young team still just trying to evolve with the lack of practice time on the court.
Here goes Green again. Adams met him players, but he's not pleased with the way he's handled it. He said, I haven't been able to find the right mix just yet, and holding himself accountable as well as his players.
Well, I mean, the challenge too is to see Lonzo Ball able to step back and knock in a much-needed 3 for the Pelicans, but it's tougher because you don't want to have built-in excuses. Kyrie with the beautiful cross over, nice jump shot. But BA not having practice time in order to really get on the court and correct your mistakes.
Catch up with Stan here between the quarters. First-year coach, our colleague at TNT, and trying to make a few changes as Lonzo Ball.
Griffin with a nice little pump fake. Just the way James started the season. Multiple efforts that time by that. On the back end, what we're seeing now begin to cause some of these hamstring issues. This thought process.
And now the Pelicans down 6. Zion back on the floor. He's got Harris on him, goes right by him. Well, he's got 20 points in the paint of his 22 tonight. And ends up in the hands of Marshall. Oh, tough two-way player, giving him a big lift with all the injuries they had. And there goes Harris. Oh, nice reverse. Point Brooklyn lead. Pelicans with the ball. Zion Williamson at the controls. Gives it up. Kyron Lewis for 3. Got it. Out. It's been a nice run here for the Pelicans. Shamet all the way in. Landry. Nash talking to us about him prior to tonight. Was a point guard at Wichita State. Ran the point. Look at Williamson.
Fighting back a little bit at the end, but you know, to get back in it. But our defense was not what it needed to be effort-wise.
Jim, don't want to get too deep into this fourth quarter before we recognize Stan Van Gundy and Steve Nash.
That's the next challenge as we move forward.
Well, we are watching the Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets MVP matchup on ESPN Friday. Joe Harris slips free. Nice pass. Harris foul. Stan Van Gundy hoping his team can give him a finishing kick. They have really struggled finishing games. Zion goes
out of position to guard him, and ultimately you're looking up the back of his jersey. He's at the rim.
Oh, Griffin. And Awandu just couldn't quite handle. A little unsettled here. Late clock. Hernan Gomez. And Hernan Gomez, the front.
Offensive possession that time by the Pelicans, but the young team showed a lot of patience and didn't take a tough shot. Speaking of tough shots, Landry Shamet, 2 reasons why that was good, B.A. One, he came in the last since All-Star break shooting 54%, but more importantly, that's his third 3-time Joe Harris.
Sure. Beg your pardon. Williamson with 29 now. Updated his output as Irving.
Month so far, 12, which shows that this young team continues to try to get better when you need it on this end of the court.
That was the first free throw Marshall has made today. Harris open. Nice.
By Brooklyn against this Nets defense, and then once again you give it up. Great defense that time by Kyrie.
Pelicans have had such a tough time closing out games. Brooklyn trying to finish him off. Under 4 minutes to go. Pelicans down 7. Lonzo Ball will let one go. A three-pointer.
Inclusive to overturn.
All right, Jason, thank you. Good stuff. That's a 4th foul on Blake Griffin. Kyrie Irving, a little spin, little fadeaway.
Kyrie Irving, BA, his ability to get to his spots in late game situations to get the shot that he wants. And right there, Brandon Ingram, not a
Irving, almost a turnover. Good ball movement. Pelicans close out well. Griffin left open. Now Griffin goes to the hole. Go. Griffin playing with those 4 fouls. He did knock down a 3 earlier tonight. Here's Zion now. Goes to the rack. Blows it down. We go under a minute. For the Pelicans, their playoff start right now. They got to win every game possible. And Irving trying to put this one away. Kyrie Irving almost lost the handle. Gets it back. Irving. Oh, some finish. Pelicans still have 1 timeout left. It's going to be Marshall now for 3. Never really got a handle. Offensive board. Kyra Lewis for 3. And 75% free throw shooter. And he gets 1 out of 2. Steven Adams looking for the baseball pass. Everybody runs down the floor. The catch. Williamson got a chance here. Oh. Green will put it in. Expect a quick foul to come. Irving's got it. There is.
Go back to, as if we corrected 1 or 2 things, we could, have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.